Welcome to the Faculty of Science. As McGill's second largest faculty, science boasts a combination of internationally renowned professor-researchers as well as bright and accomplished students. This video is designed for students graduating from Quebec CEGEPs. If you're not an incoming CEGEP student, some of the content may not be applicable to you. As a CEGEP student, you'll enter what is known as U1. At McGill, we operate with U0, U1, U2, and U3. McGill students require 120 credits to graduate, but as an incoming CEGEP student, you're automatically granted 30 credits. This means that you will typically graduate after completing 90 additional credits if you take a full course load. A standard year is about 30 credits, which means you can complete your degree in 3 years. Now, before looking at the degree building process, it's important to note that you would have been admitted into one of the 4 following groups. You are eligible to choose any discipline within the group to which you are admitted. A discipline refers to your field of study, such as psychology. For the first admission group, Physical, Earth, Math, and Computer Science, PEMC, the following disciplines are at your disposal. For the second admission group, Biological, Biomedical, and Life Sciences, BBL, you can choose from these disciplines. For students in Biophysical Computational Sciences, BPC, the following disciplines are available. Finally, those of you in neuroscience will be studying neuroscience. Now that you have an idea of what your options are, it's time to look at what a program is. A program is a way of dividing and structuring your 90 available credits based on breadth or depth. When focusing on breadth, you'll be able to take a wider variety of courses, but with less emphasis on a particular discipline. With depth, you'll have a smaller variety of courses, but with more specialization in your discipline. As a CEGEP student, you'll be able to choose your program when registering for your first semester. It's important to note that not all disciplines offer all types of programs. For example, biotechnology is only available as a minor. On the other hand, applied mathematics is only available as an honors degree. By scanning the QR code, you'll be able to see the full list of fields of studies and which type of programs you're able to select. So, on to our programs. There are 3 program types that you can choose from. The first option is the liberal program, which is best for students preferring breadth. A liberal program requires 45 credits plus a second program. The second program can be a second liberal, a minor, or a major concentration in arts. It's ideal for students who want to combine 2 science disciplines of equal interest by completing 2 liberals. An elective is a course that counts towards your degree, but not for any particular program you're pursuing. Electives are essentially the leftover credits you need to complete in addition to your program in order to reach the 120 credit graduation goal. For example, if you're pursuing a liberal program worth 45 credits and a minor worth 18 credits, then you would need 27 credits of electives to complete your degree. This is in addition to the 30 credits from CEGEP you will have been granted. The second option is the major program, which provides more depth, which means more specialization in your discipline, while maintaining some flexibility to explore other subjects. A major program is comprised of anywhere between 54 and 72 credits, depending on the discipline. The major can be taken alone or paired with a minor. In a major program, you can select either a single discipline, for example, atmospheric science or chemistry, a joint major, for example, math and computer science, or an interdisciplinary major, for example, environment. The third and final type of program is the honors program, which provides the most depth. Honors programs typically involve an even higher degree of specialization than the majors. Honors programs include supervised research and require students to maintain a high academic standard. Honors programs also provide good preparation for graduate school. However, completing an honors degree does not require more time than a major. It just means that you will take more courses in your program and fewer electives. Most honors programs in science are first declared as a major. As students progress through the program, they may decide to do an honors. The only exceptions are the honors programs of math and physics, where you would choose to do an honors degree from the very beginning. Next, let's discuss minors. A minor is a secondary area of concentration. You can pursue your minor within the Faculty of Science or many other faculties, including arts, where it is known as a minor concentration. A minor allows you to explore a second area of interest without requiring as many courses as a major program. Many minors are interdisciplinary, such as geochemistry, cognitive science, or natural history. Bachelor of Science students can choose a science minor in any of the admission groups. If you're pursuing a major or honors degree, then you do not need a minor, but can choose to do one anyway. However, as mentioned before, if you're pursuing a liberal program, then you need to combine it with a second program, which can be a minor. Students cannot choose a minor as their only program. It must be paired with either a major, a liberal, or an honors. Now that you've learned how to build your degree, it's time for you to register for courses. For instructions and information on how to register, scan the QR code or visit the link in the description. For further questions or clarification on course selection and program requirements, don't hesitate to reach out to your academic advisor at the Student Office for Undergraduate Student Advising. For more information, scan the QR code or visit the link in the description. Thank you for watching and welcome to McGill.